Hello? Which one? Which one is forward? To the right. Okay. Hello, my name is Eddie Sue. I'm tipsy. I had like four gin and tonic. It's like my 4 kids. Okay, so anyway, I'm talking about cultural appropriation because I'm from Taiwan. I get to talk about this. So read this. This is like a cultural shed. Not too long. I'm just ask you this. First of all, okay. It's cultural appropriation. Basically, it's like something dominate another thing, whatever, blah, 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 blah. This is, you can find this on Wiki because I copy paste on Wiki. So basically, it's this. So, I love you guys so much, but white people, stop dressing like this. Don't do this on Halloween, just so you guys so this is what cultural appropriation is about. Basically, it's like you dress like another culture, and then you know, or no matter is that you are like Hawaiian or like Mexican or like a Native American. Anyway, but the thing is like, how about this? A white lady dressed like a traditional, fancy Asian me. Do you guys think this is cultural appropriation? Raise your hand if you feel so. Oh, one. Okay, I'm gonna prove you wrong. She studied cultural appropriation. She studied cultures, and then she went to like a vintage Asian store, and then just buy this dress, and she thinks it's beautiful. The thing is like, yeah, it's beautiful, and I personally don't think it's cultural appropriation because like, first of all, I'm from Taiwan. This dress is from China. Fuck them. Anyway. Fuck Chinese. Anyway. Yes. Thank you. Anyway. She dressed up this to her prom, high school prom, because she thinks she's beautiful in this dress. And she studied Asian culture. This dress, you know, you guys don't wear it, where you have like the crop all the way to the top to your butt, so guys can fuck it easier, you know. Hey, think about it. Okay, this guy here, white man. I'm drunk, so I'm just gonna go underneath that. Do you think you'll fuck this this lady wear this Asian dress?
Me?
Yeah, do you?
He's married.
I'm married to her, so no.
I'm just gonna pretend you are single, and you are gonna be fine with that, because he's already vowed to you, so. It's a how's the term? Hypothetical? Yeah, hypothetical question. Would you fuck this lady if she wear this Asian dress?
That would be her choice.
Ooh, thank you. Yeah, that's very nice of you. Anyway, she studied Asian culture, and then she knows this is a good thing about Asian people. And then she studied this, and she wear this to her prom, where everybody is like, "Oh my God, you are beautiful." And then Asian people in America are like, "You are doing cultural appropriation. You suck." But the thing is, like in Asia, we wear this shit all the time. Like in Asian people, we wear fancy white dress to pretend we are like fucking Catholic or like Christian to get married. Is that cultural appropriation? You know, think about it. You know, like this and this. Think about it. And then, so the secret is like, this can make Asian rich. Because it's a wedding shit. You know, like this girl, I cannot learning, but she's Asian, and then she, yeah. White dress. We don't invented that. We don't invented the white dress, and we just wear this in Taiwan or Korea or Japan. We just wear it. Is it a cultural appropriation? Compare this and this. It's both for important event in your life. Anyway, so I personally think this is not cultural appropriation because as long as you can make money of that, like people who get married, if you not get married, if you do, you have to prepare shit tons of money for sure. Marriage is expensive. Anyway, but I'm gonna talking about Kim Kardashian. She has this new. You guys have Do you have Twitter? Do you have a Twitter? Yeah. Whatever you do. Anyway, Kim Kardashian, she released this like underwear line, and she decided to call her underwear line kimono, which this is the real kimono. Like this is a real kimono, and she decided to call this brand kimono. This is a fucking cultural appropriation because Japanese are go wild up. Say like, no, fuck you, Kim Kardashian. That's not kimono. This is the real kimono. So all the Twitter, if you use Twitter, we are going to call this Kim or no. Right? Yeah. True story. If you Googled it, it keeps saying this shit all the time. And then Kim Kardashian finally, after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, and then she decided to rebrand her fucking kimono to whatever she's going to. But Kim Kardashian is a problem of America. Anyway, I think she is. Fuck her. Anyway. Am I on TV? Oh my god, fuck her anyway. Next, I'm going to talk about Superman because Superman is from Krypton and he wears like human beings' clothes all the time like this. And then before he suit up to become a Superman, he is actually cultural appropriation to human Earth. Think about it. And he wears underwear out. Like this red thing over here, it's underwear. Like you cannot wear that out. Who do that? Do you do that? Do you do that? Like I don't do that. Look at me. I don't do that. So I figured out the best scenario for Superman. Just do this. Right. Yeah, we will give it a go, Superman. Just do it. And then when I write this bit to my friend, my friend told me but you know what, Eddie, Superman is a fictional character. He can do whatever fuck you want. He's adopted by human being. So let's talk about this. Okay, I know a lot of people are gonna freak out. But the thing is when I post this to my black people friends, and then they are like, white people shouldn't get white. Sorry, rephrase. I'm drunk. Sorry. White people shouldn't get dreads because it's a black people culture. Like white people shouldn't get it. The story about this girl is it was adopted by black family, and then her parents give her dreads. Are we gonna say she's cultural appropriation or something? We don't, because that would be oversensitive about it. The thing is I feel like this lady, she's gonna grow up and she's gonna listen to NPR. She's gonna do abortion procedure to people. And she's going to give me avocado toast if you want to ask for that, because I'm fucking millennial. I know. Speaking of food, let's talk about this. Boba tea. Do you guys have boba tea in your life? Yeah, okay. A lot of people don't know. Boba tea is actually from Taiwan, which is where I'm from. We invented this drink in 2000s, and it slowly become a very popular drink around the world. You know, you need to pay $10 in England, London, to buy this. Where in Taiwan, it's like fucking 10 cents. Fuck British. Anyway, I love British. Anyway, okay. Anyway, but our neighbor country, Japan, is crazy about boba tea. So let's do this. They put boba in ramen. They put boba in pizza. They put boba in mapo tofu. Do you think it's a cultural appropriation? No, it's fucking gross. That's about it. Speaking of mapo tofu is actually one of traditional food in Asia, and then Chinese people invented that. And so I'm talking about Chinese people. So this you don't read this at all. I know, but like Taiwanese, we use this to spell our words in Taiwan. But Chinese people, they use English to learn their language. So this, you can all say this properly. Isn't that cultural appropriation? Use English to say Chinese? Think about it. It's not, because it's like, let's go back to 70s, kill fucking mouse. Like a mouse is the problem of this, because he say like we shouldn't speak Chinese. We should use English to speak Chinese. That's why we need to go back to 70s, kill fucking mouse. Think about it. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so a lot of people also talk about cultural appropriation. People who are super sensitive, they say this. Animal prints. Like you think like animal prints, like oh my prints is not your culture. But people do this shit. Just so you know, this is how we get STD. Like, if this has not happened before, we only have fucking whatever STD it is. But anyway, because of this, we all have this. Flurry people. That's a fetish. I'm not, okay, whoever in the crowd, if you have some kind of like a fluffy thing, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying that you can do this if you want to. Just find an animal, you can do it. I don't care. But we all have a dream, right? You have a dream. Do you have a dream? You guys have dreams. And so let's come and talk about fetish. I don't, but some people have food fetish. And then so I'm just gonna talk about like some food fetish people, they have like big dreams about like Sasquatch. So let's talk about this. I know, right? Do you think that's a cultural appropriation? Remember my topic is a cultural appropriation. People who hung Sasquatch, I just think they are not cultural appropriation. They just have the fantasy about food fetish, and then their automatic dream is Sasquatch. Anyway, speaking of our dreams, like skateboarders, they have like a super cool skateboarder thing. You know, they do cool stuff all the time. And then we have these people who use scooters to do the same trick. My taking of this, I will say, they are just as cool as skateboarders, but with a little bit coward spirit in their mind. Hashtag trying to live. Alright, so I'm originally from Asia. I'm just gonna talk about something in Asia. Next will be this. So Pacific Islanders, a lot of Pacific Islanders, they are actually worship dicks. If you know that. Do you know that? You don't know that. Yeah, because you guys are all white people. But Pacific Islanders, a lot of Pacific Islanders, they actually worship dicks or penis to be specific. So especially in Japan, they do this. It's real. It's in Japan. Is it a cultural appropriation? Because when we have this, like, girls, you like it. I understand. Do you see there's like a different kind of size and shape, different like angle, you know? So is that a cultural appropriation when we trying to have a dildo in our life, and then just, is that cultural appropriation or not? Think about it. Yes, think about it. Yeah. But like, I thought about it, and then cause I'm a gay, so the next thing I'm gonna talk about this. I cannot find a proper picture, so I'm just gonna show you this one. This is called pegging. So, which is like a dude who enjoys being fucked by thinking going to in their ass. And I thought about it, is it a cultural appropriation towards to gay culture? Like, oh my god, you're taking something from me, you know? Like, right? But honestly, ladies, if your significant other enjoys in pegging, I'm just gonna say it's not cultural appropriation. It's called welcome to the club. I'm going to teach you some tricks. Yeah. Anyway, I broke up with my boyfriend. He's Mexican, and then before I met him, I took him to the restaurant, and then we had this. This is tacos. This is guabao, which is, he told me this thing looks like taco. He's Mexican, and then he thinks this is like tacos. And I was like, all right, it's actually something similar. This is actually why I want to do this thing about cultural appropriation, because I thought about it. Next thing I do is this. In Taiwan, we eat zongs. In Mexico, they eat tamales. In Greek, they eat domas. You guys all know the different food, right? Follow with me right now. It's actually the same thing, right? Think about it. It's all the same thing. It's like a leaves with food inside, and then you steam it and you eat it. And then basically, is it cultural appropriation? Like, think about it. It's not, because think about this. Culture might be similar, overlapping on each other in a way that we didn't know how they get to this point. I'm reading this, sorry, I'm drunk. I'm reading this right now, all right. We are in a world where merge so many things together. We don't need to accuse each other who is cultural appropriation or being too sensitive about it. What we need is respect. Yes. That's it. My name is Sadie Sue.